Salutations, my fellow dandies! It's me, Jack Dandy. And today we're playing at the Control. Shooty, shooty, bang, bang, pew, pew. Are there guns in this? I kind of assumed. I thought it was like like telekinesis and stuff. I guess there's guns. We going interdimensional bang bang. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is this game is I am genuinely going into this quite blind. All I really know about this game is that it's connected to Alan Wake, sort of tentatively, and that it's in. You play as a lady, and you're like the director of some. I mean, we'll find out. I mean, I know the sort of basic premise, and then nothing past that. So let's go. Okay. I wasn't sure if there's going to be a cold open or not. Sometimes it took me straight to the title screen without any developer headings or anything. I do not need assist mode on. What am I looking for? I'm looking for audio. Mute copyrighted music, thank you. Always love that as an option. Speaking of music, let's turn that down a smidgen. That 70 should be okay. Display, we'll go to performance mode. Ah, no ray tracing. Oh. Is there subtitles? Is that in display? No, it's not display. Subtitles, there we go. Okay. This I don't like. I like when you've got the option for subtitle size, that's great. Show an example of what the subtitle looks like, because that means nothing to me. We'll leave it on normal, I suppose, and see how big it is. The rest of that's fine. New game. Oh, and then all the options that I just sort of just went and found are here. So, performance, speakers. I mean, I'm on headphones, but yeah, I always assume it's best to leave it on speakers for streaming. Let's go. Enemies will try to flush you out of cover using grenades. Look for the grenade indicator and quickly move to a safe distance. Oh.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing.
Just writing a text to her mum.
I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall.
Okay, that's
We
not
stare
hard
at
to
it
believe.
and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
This text to her mum got real weird.
But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I'd at least
Here.
fill the hole.
Why did you bring me here?
I don't know that necessarily I'm on board with this extended room poster metaphor. But,
Anyone here?
we're here. I don't know if that's I wouldn't say that as a confusing start. There we go. That's what you do when you're in a waiting room. Just walk along the benches. That's an odd picture. That's what polyfiller is for, exactly. You call polyfiller up, and she'll put some polyfiller in. Why is she so eager to just jump on everything? Raising a barn. Oh. Is this going to be another one where I have to move over to the left because all of the prompts are on the right? It'd be nice if you opened up the file that I picked up, but... this is tiny. Is there a... Okay, there you go. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Ah, dang it. All of my ketchup bottles and rubber duckies and... I mean, something's setting off the detector. Fortunately, everyone seems to have abandoned their post. Oh. One of those automatic fire doors. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Hero of research... Oh, head of research override. HRA protocol activated. I mean, it sounds... These all sound quite alarming, and yet everything's so calm in the lobby. Like, I feel like any kind of building shift or containment breach, you'd think at the bare minimum they'd lock the front door. Why number 2 pencils? Because of the... number. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Yeah, I would be prepared to ask a lot of questions. I have a feeling this game's not going to make any sense for a very long time. All right. Staffing, surveillance, blank. Data initiative, construction, blank, blank. Minor. Office equipment, janitor. Okay, so these are expenditure costs. Alright, that's not super helpful. Oh, these are like those pipe sucky things. I used to have these when I worked in... I used to work in a wholesaler. Used to send you cash. No, it's not a thermos. It's when you used to send your cash to the cash office at the end of the day. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Oh, he lives up to his name. Look at that. Look at that jaunty little sweater vest. It's very darling. Our bureau at work. And director Zachariah Trench. He's the guy I think who shot himself at the start. I think he shot himself. Cool, we found the toilet. No mirror in the bathroom. I don't like how the doors open before you get to them. It's unsettling. I don't like it.
Hiding
Is this... Oh, there's a door over there. I was going to say, has this got a door somewhere? Oh, we have a notice board. Oh, that looks like the clock from Loki. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Office rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around the bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopy of personal projects. Oh, there's something written there. Can I go in first person? Oh. Or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. Oh, that's less. That was more boring than I expected it to be. Wear access badges at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. No one to finish the coffee pot. I mean, I like reading these because I expect them to be more interesting, but these are all really boring so far. Let's say hi and welcome to some new people in the oldest house. Alright, so those are developer photos, probably. Don't bring dogs into the office. What a terrible rule. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. This is all boring. I was expecting something more interesting. Yeah. Fuck you, wet floor sign. Is they supposed to look like this, or do the textures not load in? Oh. I do love a bag of hot and spicy... Nope, it's just a bag of hot and spicy. I don't know if there's any words underneath that. And some fibres. Love some fibres. They're like MREs. This is automatic doors. We have those IR. Yeah, but they're too automatic. I don't like them. Like an automatic door that sort of gently slides open when it detects you. Fair enough. This one like swings open at a speed that would hurt someone when you just even kind of get close to it. Okay. Attention all blank. Blank. A shark in his blank. Although secure blank. Permission to blank following basic protocol blank. Shoot to kill. Blank. Good luck. Okay. Shoot. Someone's shark escaped. And then I don't know about not bringing any dogs in. Alright, this game's going to take a very long time if I walk around and inspect everything, but I'm... You know, someone's gone to great effort to make this. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Ignore the singing man for the time being. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports were due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Mr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. These are all really... I mean, there's sort of there's a mix of, like, interesting, but everything's redacted, or boring. Like, they really... I guess the idea is they want to really sort of drill home that this is just, like, a normal office, despite the circumstances. I've seen Scrubs. I know not to trust that guy. It's like, yes, we deal with interdimensional things, but we still have casual Fridays.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you're helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift.
Yeah, okay.
It makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Okay. What's that about a sauna? Have we got a sauna here? I could go for a sauna. Hang on, isn't this... Didn't we come in... Did we... Oh, they started turning me around already. Oh, they have. The building's already started shifting around me. Okay. I was going to say, isn't this where we started? I'm going to be a terrible janitor. Going to knock over every single wet floor sign. You got more up over here? See you later, Jan. Okay.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
It's just really, really good blue tack. Like, you know, the expensive stuff. None of that like brand like Woolworth crap. Or the WH Smith stuff. The one that's actually like by the company that invented blue tack. It's like Velcro. You get good Velcro when you buy it from the people that made Velcro. Sorry, you're all right. I should call him Dr. Darling. Or by his first name. And he didn't necessarily go to medical school to be a doctor. He's a doctor of research. There you go. Just in case you were thinking, oh, control. Because I was blocking the L.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. So we're trying to find our brother? Okay, clearance level 1. Yeah, see, I don't like that. It's too abrupt. It's like they're waiting for me. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material while pending any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of his country, regret, proud pride would be remembered, faith to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Oh, we're finally hear an alarm. It's a bit pathetic, I gotta be honest. But it's here. if I like these posters. They're a bit, well, I suppose they're supposed to be a bit daunting. No. Okay, I obviously missed the window to... Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Okay. Did Barbara cancel them? Alright, Barbara's not here. I'm guessing that was him shooting himself from the opening scene. I like that she sprints head first.
Shit. Shit.
My interview.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside.
Like, I love that she sprints.
What's coming?
She like leans forward head first, like a bull. I mean, a bull that runs on two legs, but a bull. All the same. You right, dude? Oh, that's good. We got a red carpet. That's a good job. The subtitles.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power.
Is the gun talking to me?
Be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Okay. So the gun makes you...
Where am I?
The gun makes you persona yourself. And then you... take a challenge. Take a... Okay, let's ignore the subtitles. I don't think they're... It's not providing me with a great deal of information so far. Hey. Oh, I got a melee. The hell go... Oh. What did I do? Did I slap him? Did I punch him? But I'm doing some kind of...
The same gun.
like Street Fighter power push. Like... But I have the wobbly gun. It's made of lots of wobbly cubes.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Okay, well, we got an answer to the question, is there a gun in this game? Oh, yeah, I can aim. I don't have to hip fire. I want these green things? Are these XP? Maybe they're health. Maybe they're health, and I don't need them because I've got full health. That would stand to reason. Okay, headshots don't seem to do a whole lot. Also, this gun sucks. Like, punching things is way more reliable. Okay. I hope I get some... like maneuverability options, like a dodge roll or something. Because it's got the same problem as Alan Wake at the moment, where it's quite stiff. At least I don't have to shoot my flashlight at them for a little while before I can actually shoot them. I can just shoot them.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this
Yeah.
guy's alive.
I mean, there was a lot of weird things happening there, Jesse.
I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay, this is
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
double tap. And there's not a single interesting document on his desk, no. I mean, you'll pick up documents that are entirely redacted, but you won't read what this is. In fairness, it's not filled in or anything. That's got writing on it. That's got to be something. Ugh. Oh. Ah, it's not like he needs it anymore, I suppose. Hey, do you know the janitor?
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
What can I let happen? I don't even know what to comment on, because it's all.
Thank you.
I mean, it's obviously intentionally confusing, but it's just so confusing. Hang on, I'm reloading. So is this still part of the interview? Have I got the job yet? That's not a button. Everything is movable. But do you mean I can interact with everything? Do you mean I can shoot everything? Oh. Ah! Okay, well, I don't know what I expected to happen there. I will say that it... Oh, well, it faded away. That is probably the best fire extinguisher explosion I've seen in a video game. That was pretty foamy. They're not often that foamy. Hey, it's me. Man, they're quick around here. Bang. Oh. Sorry, whoever put that up, I'm sorry. I didn't think it would explode quite so violently as that. Bang. Oh, are there any pictures of me in here? No, okay. Whee. Oh, he took quite a bit of damage. Oh, was that from the... Huh. That one didn't explode as violently, but I like it. I was going to say, I did quite a bit of damage. And I remembered, oh yeah, I shot a fire extinguisher at point blank range and exploded and hit me.
Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Can I destroy?
Says the dead man.
Alright, the other pictures don't explode as... Oh. Wait, am I supposed to be saving them? It's not really clear. Oh, I died. It's not really clear what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, other than punching, other than shooting things. And I'm not supposed to die. Use my melee and stuff. I mean, why would I use my melee? I got an infinite gun. Did my pictures come back? Ah. Oh. I see what you mean. I am not going to be the janitor's friend after this, am I? He is going to be annoyed. He's like, every single time you get a new director in, they decide to test out their new powers by exploding everything.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Says the dead man. Okay.
Oh, come on! I need more bullets. I'm going to get employee of the month for destroying everything. I think, I mean, am I the janitor's assistant or am I the director? If I'm the director, I'm pretty sure I get to choose who's employee of the month. I mean, it's my photo all over the place, so I'm going to assume that I'm in charge here.
Our line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Says the dead man. Okay.
I like that I shot that guy in the head. He didn't do any damage, but he did startle him. So, oh, Christ! Okay, I have to fight quite cowardly. Just... Devil May Cry, this is not. Hang on. Oh, I can punch you, I suppose. Dang it. It sounds like my work laptop when I'm trying to watch YouTube videos. It's like, is that supposed to be like that, or is it just... Am I buffering? Is my VPN causing problems again? Alright, so I guess I maybe shouldn't kill these people. I guess, yeah, these are my employees now. Or I work for them? It's not clear. Either way, I won't shoot anyone who's not shooting me. It is very tempting to just explode everything, but I will resist the urge, because there is a lot of stuff you can explode in this game. Oh, God, everyone shut up. Just mumbling just gibberish. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to relegate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one off on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. There was a collectible back there, was there? Where did I go? I went over here, didn't I? I don't think they're going to put a collectible on anything. Ah, there. I was going to say, I don't think they're going to put a collectible on any of these types of desks because I can knock them over. These, I don't think I can... I can knock the drawers about, but I can't actually knock them over, so... It's a good way to sort of narrow down where you can actually find stuff. Dinner reservation at 7 a.m. for Chez Ombre. Wife will meet there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready at the lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. So she can no longer eat lobster. So don't order the lobster. You'll just embarrass the both of you. I can only assume that's why she's reminding him of her age. Is this the gravity? Did I just open a loot crate? Did I unlock some skins? What did I do? What did I do? What did that accomplish? Is this what I picked up?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
Oh, this is Is this the same or a similar video to the one we watched earlier?
In our prime candidate program, come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
He's really proud of his cube. He really, really fucking loves his cube. Okay, service weapon. Object of power 1, KE. No unique procedure required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows palutarians to shoot things. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If the object of the applicant is terminated, the process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. Object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout history, blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastro, all weapons that blank are their wielders. I don't know if you need to blank that bit, but if objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. Tedious. So much to expect from the director, responsibility, the privilege. Okay. His guards use a standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. Okay, nothing super interesting. Thought maybe they'd be like, hey, shoot them in the red spots, but I don't think that necessarily matters. Oh,
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
we're in the Central Executive.
The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
What did this accomplish? I've turned on a green light. Stupid thing. Waste my time. How to handle unscheduled visitors enter the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of the effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then if people leave, just go, yeah, it sounds boring, bye. If they do not leave, then ask these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain this as a secure federal office and they need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Yeah. I mean, that's true of pretty much every single bloody thing we've seen so far. It's the radio. I turned off the music, did I? Was there music? All I can hear is people just chanting at me in gibberish. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our bureau-made anthology television program. Oh, that's the TV show from Alan Wake, I'm pretty sure. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs, that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank through 2 punctures on the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Read file 4936942 for full report. But we have redacted almost every important detail from the report, so I wouldn't bother. It's a bit of a waste of time, honestly. Oh, I turned off the copyrighted music, did I? That would explain why I didn't hear any change. Because I already turned it off. But that's fine. We get to hear the lovely chanting. Oh, we got to shoot him. Oh, did that one just shoot his mate in the back? Ranger Second Class Pulaski. Why do I know your name? Dang it. Man, the combat's tricky in this game. There's no difficulty option either. It's just, this is the game. Alright, do I have all the files I had a second ago, or do I need to pick them all up again? Are you back here? Oh. Okay. The stuff I picked up in here is not here anymore, so that's a good sign.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
Okay, good.
Hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's that babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum over and over.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Alright, you're dead. I think there's one more.
Must cleanse control points. Spreading.
I'm picking up stuff, but the problem is my health bar's over on the left. So I don't want to move myself to the left because I won't be able to keep track of my health. There is a way to... It did let me fiddle around with the interface. Can I move stuff around? No, it's on-off, isn't it? Okay. Am I just getting on my hands and knees and asking it really nicely? Please! Just go back to normal! It's creepy! Oh, the colour's not the problem.
You did it. We did it.
It's that everything that I pick up comes up behind me, but my health bar's on the left.
Are you with us?
Hi, Pope.
Bureau. Are you still sane?
Are you the Pope
Can't
or
tell
a
you how
Pope?
happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual.
Like just someone called Pope, or are you... Okay.
Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I don't know what to make of Jesse yet. Hi.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
I like your Laser Quest vests.
I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown.
I don't think I like her so
Like
far.
everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA. And extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This
No,
whole
talk
situation
more.
is just
I-
a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I wasn't me. Even though he's got 2 bullets in his head.
And the gun.
I was only responsible for the second one.
Suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
I assume it's like all for one, and he just shows up and
But he told me to cleanse the control point.
teaches me how to utilize my new gun
The
powers.
whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
The
The
door.
janitor let me in.
Oh no, I have.
This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse.
Okay, I have a hidden
I
head
have
friend.
A million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
She's only schizophrenic if the voice she hears in her head isn't
What happened to me for so
it aren't
but
real.
I can't trust her yet.
And given
Or rather, the Bureau.
the circumstances, they
Yes.
probably are. It probably is a real voice in her head.
I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
But yes, hidden head friend is, I believe, the accepted
Okay.
psychological term for a voice in your head.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
I'll go in here and read these documents first. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Okay. So the building's kind of... I don't know, it's got like... Oh... Do I need to be worried about this? Is there like a invisible floating guy, or is that just? I mean, that's probably not a mistake, is there? There's another one there as well. Okay, weird shadows. Not the most unusual thing we've seen. Oh, bye. Yeah, okay. So what am I doing? Oh. I can change my outfits. Oh, I only have one clothes. But I bought the Ultimate Edition. Where's all the DLC costumes? I want to dress up like a bunny girl or something. Okay, so yes. It's a good job I didn't shoot any of these people. Did I save her or did I kill her? I might have killed her. Sorry.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Yeah, I might have made that lady non-exist. That's
Jesse,
awkward.
Over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse. I can't.
We need to cook, Jesse.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
So, am I cool to just shoot the rest of the floating dudes then,
Tell
or
her why I'm here.
are we holding out hope for a cure?
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing.
When you left, did people say you were out of the ordinary? Hey-oh!
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My
It's like
boss
one
has
word that isn't
gone
redacted.
video, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know. Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it. It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone.
Wasn't Ordinary the town Night Springs was filmed in? I don't remember. Ordinary doesn't ring any bells.
I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss. Where is the hotline? It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
So again, about the floating dudes, we just are we just ignoring those now, or
Not a leader.
are we hoping that like maybe the hiss will kind of go away?
I think you already know.
No.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Okay, so what's this room? Like all that talk at the beginning about a room with a poster, and then you show me a room with glass
I know
walls.
this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh, there we go.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
That must be inconvenient for the employees. It's like, I need to go to work. Where do I work again? I can't, director, I can't find the oldest house again. It's like, are you trying to find it? It's like, yes, I need to come to work. Because no, you have to try and you're only able to find it if you're not looking for it. And it's like, oh.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost?
It's like worse than working at the Spencer Mansion.
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
So why aren't I hearing the final thoughts of all the other people I've shot?
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly?
I mean, most of them are probably like, oh God, stop shooting me. That really hurts.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics.
Ow!
Objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
I've had to explain this a lot to a lot of interns. Like, this is... I'm in charge of training.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay.
Thanks, Emily.
I have a feeling at some point I'm going to be shooting Dr. Darling.
Just let me know.
Whether he wants me to or not. I caught another loot box. Right. Undefined reading. So these are materials I get from these. Okay. Emily instructs... I got side quests. Okay. still don't like the doors. Do I have a crosshair? No, of course not. So we just... I see London, I see France. Do I have clearance level 1 yet? Nope. Okay. Maybe I should have asked for that. Okay. That's level 3. I'm guessing there must be a certain amount of backtracking to... That's a jukebox. To this game then, because like I don't have clearance access to loads of these places. I'm guessing if I've got the licensed music turned on, this would be playing something. Let's just... I wonder if... Just like a second. No, okay. Alright, well, that's pointless. Sector elevator. Oh, okay. Maybe this will take us where we need to go. God, dang, I can't use my gun in here. And no. Ah, over here.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Oh, I have a map. Well, how useful is this map going to be if the building keeps shifting around? Dang it. I really should have asked for level 1 clearance. Hey dude, you alive? Hang on, let me listen to your last thought. Can you shoot through the glass? Yep. I don't know why I didn't think they would. I'm hearing a lot of things. Well, that's angry. Okay, I think it's just noises. I don't think it's actually... I thought it was like enemies spawning in, but I think it's just angry noises. Let's get another box. What did I pick up? Travel costs. Visiting the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskies is my ritual. The twitchy heads are unnecessary. I mean, they're, you know, any game that's got weird zombie monsters is always going to have some kind of twitchy head element to it. Yeah, that's how you know that they're wonky. If they didn't have the twitchy heads, you wouldn't know.
Yes, it's overpowering here.
Okay.
You don't want
I lost a
me
lot of life there.
with you on that.
I don't suppose those ones I killed earlier dropped any health, did they? Yes, they did. Okay. Whee! Can I upgrade this gun? I bet I can. I'm picking up all these materials. I gotta be doing... They gotta be for something. Whoa. Was that me or you? Neat. It said I could mod it. Can I do that now? Oh, I can stick mods on it. Ammo refund chats on hit. Yeah. And I have a personal mod. I wanted to pick this up. Health recovery. Health recovery per element pickup plus 20. Oh, neat. So it looks like I get a second gun. Because I have slots for 2. Hiss barrier. The hiss resonant field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to blank for full support. I only just named... This game's confusing. I mean, that's an understatement. I only just named the hiss in the previous cutscene. And I'm already finding documents that refer to it by name. I just realised as well that the ominous voice that's talking is, I think, quoting files, because I just heard it say redacted. Oh, I punched the food out of the vending machine. I like how I can punch the food out, except one bag of pistachios and a couple of bars at the bottom. Oh, toilet materials. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable, yellow. Low possibility of anticipated building shifts. Okay. Oh. Oh. I can break a lot of things. This is unnecessary, but I enjoy it. Let's check out the men's bathroom. Huh. What did that give me? Oh, an energy boost. Can I only equip... Oh, I can only equip 1. Oh, we'll get the health recovery, I think. That seems pretty vital, because I lose quite a lot of health. And the amount of recovery I get by default is pretty minimal. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Dang it, just open the thing that I picked up. Drafting any public-facing material while pending any notifications of death. No, hang on, we had that one. What did I just pick out? There you go. Machine God. That's always a good start. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. A really cool God, like a better God. The machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the cores from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt for my car's engine, and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet. But the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on my envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. I like this guy. I've built God. He's a really cool God. I made him I put a go fast stripe on it, so that when God learns how to move, he can go quickly. And then I put some flames on it so the God would be cool. Cooler than your God. Does your God have a machine body with flames on it? I think not. My God does. My God's made out of toaster parts. Yeah, get wrecked. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloguing the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the postal services as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realise not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyse the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Okay, so it's a whole department of just crazy posts. The USPS. I'm guessing this is just United States focused. They don't go internationally. Do as you're told. Don't eat mold. So, who would need to be told? Who would need to be told not to eat the mold? Was there an incident? Was there with Jeff? Stop eating the mold, Jeff. Oh. Bloody Jeff. One person eats the mold, and then they have to put on don't eat the mold signs on for everyone. So that person who burnt themselves drinking the coffee at McDonald's, and now everything says may contain nuts. You're dead. I feel like there's one more. And then I can hear one more. It's hard to tell, because everything sounds like everything. But the Stilton. Damn it, Jeff! Don't eat the mold! I don't care how much you love blue cheese. Dear Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings... like we just had to clarify that. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Like, I'm a Barbie girl. Says a lot of cuss words, like poo and whittle. The devil got in my house because of the fish. You gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I like that these letters are here, and it's most people think, oh man, these people, these weird people that let mail in. It's like, no, all of these are things that happened. Like we went there, and yes, the devil had unfortunately possessed his singing carp. It's like, oh, okay. Right. How do I equip more Damage after kills plus 33. Well, that's better. Oh, actually... No, we'll get that one. One person was bold and ate the mold. Now everyone has to be told not to eat the mold. Ah! Someone's shooting at me. No, I'm okay. That's how it goes. Beelzebub. Okay, that was good. Ah, of course I can't just walk through the locked door, the window of the locked door. What would be the point of there in the locked door? It's really, I mean, it's intentional, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm not guessing. It's definitely intentional, but it's really hard to tell when stuff's spawning in, or it's just the world being weird at you. Close. That was close. Hang on, I will cleanse this control point. I'm going to just check this room out first in case it changes. Ooh.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends.
I've had DMs that started like that.
Codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Oh, great. There you go. I've beaten that record in that single punch. You suck. You're telekinetic pencil disc. But there you go. That's why they're not allowed to bring pencils in. It's because the floppy disk might start throwing them around. Alright, let's just ask nicely. It's like, please go back to normal. Can I crouch? I can crouch, yes. It doesn't do a whole lot. Like, I don't know if there's a stealth element. Or if it's just literally to get down behind stuff, but I assume it's just to get down behind stuff. So, I'm gonna recheck this area over before I go the way I'm supposed to go. See if fixing it changed anything. Ah, I can get in these rooms now, for example. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. And everyone knows Theodore Roosevelt, big on lawnmowers. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. See, I don't know necessarily that would be helpful. Just having, like, 50, coming up to 50, dead people in his ear, just constantly all giving him different opinions. Like, half of them Republican, half of them liberal. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot on the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. She sounds awful. Ooh, another TV. I don't know where the subtitles have gone, by the way.
What's wrong? My mom's dead. I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened? I don't know. He blacked out.
I don't know why I found that funny.
The director says confidential and children don't start with C. The director's a puppet.
She's been possessed by the devil like that fish.
Mama went missing in action.
How could you call him a dirty, rotten fart person?
I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Okay. I don't like that, but I'm going to find all of those. I'm going to turn the subtitle size up a little bit as well, because it is a bit small. There we go. The only thing I could think of whilst I was watching that was, I bet the developers of this game had a lot of fun making the videos for this game. Like, more fun than actually making the game. That was terrifying. If it was just two people mourning their mums and being there for each other, it was heartwarming. We came into this room was open. So this was the room that was open. That's now open.
We're on the right track.
Okay. I can do the comms department. Oh, this is a good way to know which ones I've read. And which ones I haven't. Socks and ballerinas. Read that. Oh, I missed. Read that one. Read that one. Read that one. Spinning out of control. Yes. I can't read that. So it's something about a set of DVDs, but I can't read. It's too small and handwritten to read. Always check the toilets. They're places of power. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Doesn't need footprints. These doors are all locked down by the looks of it. Internet usage rules. Internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind may be scanned, uploaded. Notify clients required to access internet. If a cubicle's black rock shower gets damaged, vacate it immediately and alert Mr. Tom Massey. If there's any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Notassi. Do not connect internal comms devices to the internet. Printer is under communication. Oh. This whole thing was just caused by someone going on Facebook on their phone. I say, no, you can't access Facebook on your phone within the within the paranormal house. And it's like, but I wanted to see what my friends were up to. And it's like, well, now your friends are zombies. Oh, hey, are you okay? Oh. I mean, that probably didn't kill you. Oh, and he's dead now. That's like a hiss concentration.
An object of power. It's like the hiss of
Yeah.
latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Is this the floppy disk? Because it's got a lot stronger. Man. That's what they get for bringing in those number 2 pencils. Is that all was in this room? Okay. Good. Do I do need to go over there. Alright, this is fine. I can only shoot 2 at a time. 3 at a time. Haha. You gotta be faster than that to catch Jesse's surname. Ow. I can't believe you caught me. Whee. Okay. I should probably take care of the oop before what do I want me to do? Should I just run over to it and... Oh, it's the floppy disk. I was kidding. Oh, and now I have the power.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here.
Also, would the subtitles really need, like, a better drop shadow on the white bits?
The boards in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
Oh, I'm in tutorial world again.
Director.
Oh, it might be Raiden. I don't know. Yeah, see, I knew this game had telekinesis. I thought the telekinesis was like the main thing, rather than the gun shooting. Puzzles. Well, I mean, it's a tutorial puzzle, so... This explains why everything's interactable. Now I can throw the number 2 pencils. Oh. Okay, so the little ones don't use up quite as much power. Oh! Oh, that's way better than the gun. Okay. I am now floppy.
There you are. You were
Wait,
gone.
no, hang on. Let me retake that. Now I've got the 8-inch
I got
floppy.
it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Ah! I got rocket launchers. Eat rubbish. Hang on, hang on. Special delivery! Because I now realize that's a mail bag and not a rubbish bag. I accidentally fired that one prematurely. Sorry. Just because I've got the 8-inch floppy doesn't mean I know how to use it. Where are you? Ah! Friggin' sneaky dick. I wonder how much damage a toilet roll would do. Physically, very little. But emotionally, oh, an irreparable amount of damage. Like, there's no recovering from being bonked in the head by a toilet paper. Yes, a toilet paper. English is my first language, thank you. I hope. No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. I was going to say, I hope it records, like, when... Hang on, let me go up to the door. Because maybe it would be worth doing. No. I was hoping it might record on the map which doors require which level of clearance. So that when I eventually unlock level 1 clearance, I can be like, ah, where do I need to go? Bitch. But now it's just like, there's a route, I just have to, I guess, explore randomly once I get get increased levels of clearance. Oh, vacuum. Let's go. This is... Hang on, is this the vacuum? Black. Rock. Powder. Oh. This isn't a vacuum. Okay. Well, I can't make a joke about this is going to suck, or suck this. I hadn't decided on which one I was going to do.
Can be reached through the
Come on, someone show up so I can throw this at them. I need to explore. Oh. Go over there. Ooh. That would have been good to hit someone with. But there were documents I need to pick up. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to redact it. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Now, this doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted and redacted. For any off-message opinions... But it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. I see. So I guess some polar bears spawned in, and he was like, oh, dang it, climate change. There was a thing on the floor in the safe room, was there? I shall take a jaunt back and have a look. Yeah, ranting about your hole. Ah, so there is. Good eye. Oh, we missed this important note about the book club. Book Club Notes for Penny by Dr. L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two Ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favourite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. I mean, in a universe where Alan Wake's, like, boring, contrite writing makes him a world-famous author, I suppose anyone can be a world-famous author. This was where we came in. And then, yes, the mist down here was blocking us, wasn't it? So I got... The voice got weird. It started saying, "Oh baby, baby, yeah, just thrust it in the hole there." I mean, I say it got weird. It got weirder. It started reading out porn or something. Or just a very inappropriate note, like HR note. Or maybe Penny just had like a really off-brand book recommendation one week. And they were like, "Oh, I mean, okay, Penny, we'll read the Sex Boat, but it's not the normal book that we know. It's not what we normally read for these book club meetings." Salutations to Stratus. I don't know that there's a good time to join this game. It is confusing and confusing. This is the oldest house. I'll try and summarize the plot so far. This is the oldest house. I'm a lady. I'm looking for my brother. I have a voice in my head, a hidden head friend. I have a gun and telekinesis, which I got from a 8-inch floppy. And the gun I got from the director. And by getting the gun, I am now the director. And there's a hiss that's turning people into zombies. I think that covers everything. Oh, and the people that didn't get turned into zombies are floating, but I can't do anything to help them. Nice. I like that I can make my own projectiles. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I can do something to them, I guess, but it's not anything. Oh, hey, clearance level 1. Nice. I thought this would be like a story thing and not just linked to some dead guy in the street. Okay.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently. while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
Ooh.
I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell.
Okay.
Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Ah, okay. The quality of TV and radio from Alan Wake has improved quite a lot. These are actually quite interesting to listen to, as opposed to just there. Like, that was actually quite fun. Dude just has a really weird sleepwalking habit, right? I mean, that could very easily be the explanation, because it's just like, it's one of those things where you get it in your head that, oh, there's something under the bed, there's a ghost under the bed, there's a ghost under the bed. You go to sleep and you wake up, and your subconscious brain has gone under the bed, under the bed, under the bed. It's not possessed, it's God. No, God was the little robot. God was the little robot. So I just kind of got my level 1 clearance, and now I know there was a level 1 clearance door back here somewhere that we didn't... Oh! Whoa. That exploded. Oh. I also punch things. Well, it's more like a open hand slap, but... Okay, I guess getting the level 1 clearance was the thing I was here for. Not anything else, so let's go finish off searching down here before we start heading back, because this will probably be a dead end after a bit. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's check that out in a second. Oh, there's a few people with clearance level 1. I can't take all of theirs. It's like, no, you've got one already. Right, this area wasn't as warped as the other areas, so there wasn't as much to put back to normal. Someone say Excalibur. They did use Excalibur as an example, as well as some other stuff I didn't recognize. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's no one here. We need to test how damaging... I'm a wizard! We need to test how damaging a toilet roll is. But sadly, there's no one for me to hit with a toilet roll. The floating ones kind of just disappear into non-existence at the merest touch. There might be something for turning the radios on, but I've turned off copyrighted music, so they're kind of pointless for me at the moment. Here we go. Oh wait, no, that was the radio thing we listened to. We've been up here. Okay. Let's head in the mailroom. Oh. Hi, are you the guy who runs communications? Yes, you are. Take a seat. Oh, he's got friends. Dang it, stop moving. Alright. I guess I can't hit him with the telekinesis, which is annoying. I can barely hit him with my gun, but he's almost dead. There we go. Oh. Come back, Peter Pan. I want to learn how to fly.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Give me your floppy.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past.
I want his powerful floppy. I suppose they're not all going to be floppy, in fairness. I know, right? The very big boss room looking boss room had a boss in it. Whoa! It's just like, surprise! I'm dead. Which in itself was quite surprising. Oh! Took my jaw clean off. Right, I guess there aren't going to be any documents in the boss room. Can't be reading during a high stakes boss fight. This was the door. Yes, okay. Okay, where did he go? He went up here, didn't he? The floppy disk, OOP5KE, must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows palatalitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles, believed to be reserved for the use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. It was like, I'm launch codes, but I've never been used. So I'll launch things myself. Ha 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 ha. But a spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butt Holmes closet disappeared during this incident. Okay. So there's a light switch that caused fast travel. These are just the new enemy records. I don't need to read those.
The hotline can't be far now.
Materials.
Alberto
No, well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi.
Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds that an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Delete that. Hey, are you not deleting that? Fine, well, don't leave it out. Hey, are you leaving that out? Ah. It's just like this one guy who's just like, I fucking hate this guy. I'm just gonna do the exact opposite of everything he says. But according to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butt home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the home's owner and the other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypothesis centers on the Butt AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Dowling presentation 24.3. Okay. Oh yeah, the new location chapter thing is is quite jarring the first time it pops up. Okay, so Bill Everett and Carol Bishop are the custodians. No mention of that guy we met earlier who was claiming to be a custodian. Is this the TV I can turn on? No. Then you are no use to me. This is nice. I like this.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic.
Oh, there's the light switch.
The light
Well.
switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
I guess we're going to the motel. Boop.
Whoa. Have we been here here before?
Yeah, there we go.
No. I've stayed at a lot of
Just
roadside
gonna say,
motels
I was mostly clicking that because I was like, oh, they didn't change.
One under the radar. This
Nice.
feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Hello? Anyone here?
Can I leave? No, that'd be too easy.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Ah. I saw someone play this game back when it first came out. It was like a edited video, so it was all sort of choppy. And they got stuck on this section because the key didn't spawn in. And they were like running around for ages, just going like, I'm like, is this something I'm supposed to do with the numbers on the door or something? It's like, no. Should have just read the files and you would have known. Alright, so there isn't anything I can do other than open the door, so there's no achievement for ringing the bell over and over. This game sucks. Yeah, the achievements so far have all been quite just do a thing. Hey, that's me. I recognise that little silly bit of hair hanging from the side of my head. Yeah, they've all been kind of, you completed mission 1. You did the thing. Are we different? No. There we go. I thought the motel would be cooler, to be honest. I thought, considering how much they kind of hyped up in the documents, there'd be more to do there, but it is literally just a room with a key and a door. Oh, okay, we're in the astral plane again. Whoop, yip, whoop, whip, whoop. Oh, that looks angry. Oh, there was a gap in the floor. What a nefarious trap! Distracting me with the twitching thing and make me fall off the edge. Nefarious indeed, astral plane. And the astral plane is just like, no, that wasn't a trap. You just walked off the edge like an idiot. And again. Am I supposed to shoot this thing? What am I supposed to do? Am I doing damage to this thing? I mean, it looks like I am, but... I mean, I'm hitting it, but I don't know if I'm doing damage to it. So maybe I just need to lure it and then run past it. Yeah, okay, that's... Whee! He's...
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Now I'm in a chair.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better.
Can check something whilst this is playing.
Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Okay, I thought so.
The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well,
He seemed familiar enough.
Echo.
The
Echo
guy.
with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
The guy who plays Dr. Darling is the guy who played Alan Wake.
Strongly when I tell them about you.
I was just listening to his voice, just like,
Emily?
I think that is Alan Wake. He sounds a lot like him, but he doesn't look like him. So I don't know whether he just did the voice and didn't do the mocap, or whether he's just obviously looks a lot different because it's been 10 years. This was here. Let's go the other way then. Yeah, this wasn't open before. Ah. Oh. Secrets. And the corpse is gone. To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even here. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench. Oh, he's just a blood splatter on the floor now. And look, there's me. Now I'm in charge. Ooh, clothes. Oh. So they've told me there's costumes, and now I'm like, how do I get new costumes for me? I want to play dress up. This wasn't open before. It's level 4. I can't punch things here. I have no power. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are only transmissible signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective consciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to recur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. No. I mean, if I can unlock a bikini outfit, you're guaranteed that I will be wearing the bikini outfit, I promise. What's up, dude? Okay, cool. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right for a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Yeah, I can imagine that is an annoyance in a building like this. It's like, look, the nice bathroom with the air fresheners and the 3-ply toilet paper. Where is it? Where did it go? It was down the hall, and now it's yeah, it's over in Mailing. It's like, oh god, that's all the way across the building. You get them for finishing story quests, and there's one for completing all of the janitor's missions. I'm guessing a janitor costume. And then I can be Janitor. There's nothing in here. I'm pretty sure this was a part of the building I came through earlier, but it was all warped when I came through the first time, because I want all these boxes here.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
I got
She's-
the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us.
Or a boss I need to kill.
How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
I don't like these weird nostril shots when I talk to
no
people.
Training in this extreme situation. You are doing phenomenally well, and all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
That kaleidoscope is my secret head
I'll
friend.
check the
I
internal
don't know what his deal
documentation
is.
for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
It might be one of these situations where it turns out that I'm the secret head friend, and at the end of the game she'll turn to the camera and go, "You were the one talking to me all along!" And it's like, I was the kaleidoscope secret head friend. Huh. That's either a lot of brooms or someone's growing wheat. Not entirely sure what's happening. Well, I was getting a test. Why am I now looking at a Midgar reactor? Okay. Upgrade and unlock new abilities at the nearest control point. I'm up here now.
Hi, Jesse.
I didn't go anywhere. Oh, you have nothing for me.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
Department of Maintenance. Someone smells janitor's closet weird. In fairness, when you're the when you're the janitor in a building that is constantly shifting and changing, I imagine you are sort of like, look, I want my own desk and title. I appreciate the desk might not be there tomorrow, but I want one. Analysis of hit threat part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I had dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to the redacted file for full report. So I'm guessing, I think they did say it, but I maybe wasn't paying attention. But I'm guessing that it's the building itself is redacting the documents, because that's a document she just wrote in the last
Do you hear that?
hour.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Is someone singing? Are they singing a licensed song? Is that why I can't hear it?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Oh no, I can hear it now.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Communicating?
Whee! I have... What do I have? Neat. I might as well just get each of them. I got 4 points, I might as well just get one of each. And I got an additional weapons form slot. Neat. What's this? Construct Shatter. Shatter has high stopping power, the scatter shot. Oh, I can change the form of my gun. I see. And these are the mods I've picked up, and I can upgrade these. Okay, well, I guess do that. And I now don't have enough points to do this, but that's fine.
The plant attracted them.
Oh, okay, and these are the... Can I accept all of these? Yes, I can. Oh, I can only accept 3 at a time. Okay. Cure her scars in the executive sector using spin. What's spin? I don't have spin yet. Yeah, recording that big room of janitor's closet would be more funny. Oh, I see what you would mean. Kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots. Kill enemies in the service weapon. With the service weapon in PS mode. Shadow mode. Okay, well, I don't have spin, so let's abandon that. I do have the shatter mod, so let's take that one. I don't have pierce mode. Headshots and shatter mode I can do. Is charge my... Let's take that. I think charge is my throw attack. And I have no clothes. Cool. So I have a new... So it's basically a shotgun. Okay. There's no point to deconstruct these yet. That's another oop. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If anyone used by other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object is spontaneously manifested in the director's office placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. The battery tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Let's get rid of these. We looked at all of these. And these are just the... I think these are just the cutscenes. So...
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay, Artie.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Yeah, friendly face, but unfriendly everything else. Look at those shoulders. I'm gonna guess, just from based on absolutely nothing, that Artie is like the building personified.
He can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's like he was the first person who appeared. He's mysterious. The game's making a big deal about him. If they weren't making such a big deal about him, I wouldn't think so much about it. It'd just be like, oh, he's just a guy. But they are, so I am. I can't get in here. Okay. Artie.
Directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
It would be easy if I could just walk over there and press the button, wouldn't it? Probably too easy. So I thought you guys were normal. You were just kind of chilling out. How do I change my gun? Oh. That's dangerous. Cleanse. Yeah. So how do I change form? Oh, that's how I change shoulder. Ah. Ah, neat. I like she does a little... She doesn't need to do that. But she does. And I appreciate that. She's like, I don't need to spin it. But I can. So I will. Yeah, that worked. Oh yeah, I had a mission to kill people in service mode, so maybe I should be using this. Hee. I mean, it helps that service mode is hella strong and powerful. Come on, one more. You can't all be dead. Oh, fine. There'll be more of you. There wasn't even anything in there. Handle with care. Artie's just later. My box! Are you... that's my I don't know why he's Italian now, but that's my favorite box! How could you? I used to sit... It's perfect for sitting on after a long day janitoring. Oh, and you broke... Oh, you broke it. I'm not helping you now. Oh, you're a prick. It's my box.
What's down that way?
The janitor's office. Let's get the strange light in the break room. Okay. First is another episode of our favorite TV show. Janet becomes the last boss because I broke a box. Good a reason as any. Good a reason as any.
Hey, man! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
Ah.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Yep, cool. Meg has issues. I think Topher has issues too. He's just stupid. There was an episode of that earlier. It made about as much sense as that one did. Right. Dang it. Astral plane. Cleanse the merry-go horse object of power. Ah. Alright.
This place makes me nauseous.
Yeah, I don't like merry-go-rounds either.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
Oh, there it is. Oh, there I go. Oh, I'm not dead.
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
I thought this would resist me a bit more than it did, but... Okay. I cleanse the horse. Use evade. Oh, okay. I learnt the power to dodge. You know, like horses are known for. You know, during the equestrian events in the Olympics, where they make the horses dodge. I can't double jump. I'd have to start all over them again. Yes, start all the way over from the again. It's been a good day for sentences for me today. Okay, that isn't working. Oh, really? Okay, well, we're back here at least. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Oh, okay. Nice.
Let's see the hess keep up with me now.
You're welcome, Amy. Now I can dodge. Sorry, evade. So I feel like I should be making horse noises each time I do it. No. I fell through the hole in the world again. Can I get that box? Yes, thank you. It's all worth it for those threshold remnants. Fuck you, table. Jan, where you at? Huh. He's got a poster of himself on his door. I hope he's standing in that pose when I open the door. Yeah! It's like that bit in the It crowd.
You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner.
There's something very Jory about
Need to get you working.
lady. God, what's it? I've forgotten her name now.
Job.
Something tells
Jessie.
me
It says it on screen every single time. It's like the entire time she's talking, and she's like her.
There's a dog buried in this. I can
Like
tell
her
you
jaw's slightly too big for her mouth.
That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. and the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this.
Yeah, you and me both, Jesse.
Coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
You just call me a
Door in the
dickhead.
back. That's great. Thank you, Auntie.
I think you just called me a dickhead. What a mess. Burn the trash. Burn the trash around the fence.
grass. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Oh, thank you for clarifying. I would have done the opposite. That's very good of you. He didn't just give me a level 2, did he? He did! Fantastic. It's fine. I think I'm clearing up more messes than I'm making. So long as I tidy up more than I make messes, and I come out in credit mess-wise, we'll be fine. Go throw a dart at the dartboard. I did look at it. I didn't see a prompt. I can't even use my gun in this room, so this game's pretty good at telling you when there's like something to interact with, so
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion.
oh no, a power explosion.
Much. Director's duty.
Ah, you said duty.
The lights on.
Focus, Jesse. Like, sorry. Gotta entertain myself somehow. No one's got a good sense of humor here, except Penny, and she's dead. Maybe. Actually, we don't know that she is, but I'm gonna assume Penny's dead. She seems the sort, you know? She seems the sort. Okay, this looks like a place with enemies. Oh, look, an enemy.
Hey,
Oh,
are you new?
Oh.
Talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
sorry, I almost shot you. Okay. No bad feelings, I just threw a tire at you. I was just testing to see whether I could.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security.
What's up, Arish?
All of HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling, he's here?
No, it came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
I'm going to walk around and read your documents now.
What's your read on this?
Hey, Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Artie, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. And I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide his next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Okay, so they are aware of Artie then. They just, but they are also like, just don't get in his way. Well, again, we've all seen Scrubs. You don't mess with the janitor.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Oh, is that why he was tearing his clothes off? Because it was warm. I hope that when we find Darling, he's just down to his underwear and he's like, Director! Nice to meet you, I'm Darling. I used to be Alan Wake.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. Want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
Yes, I've done some odd jobs with these kind of folks. The guys who shoot anomalies and guard a power plant in an ancient, shifting god house.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You monitor something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
You know, other than the new thing that happened that killed everyone.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here. You can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
Artie actually existed here before the building before the building, and the building just built itself around Artie. And then we found him wandering the halls, and we just put a cart in his hands and kind of just let him go on his way. I used to work in a supermarket, and we used to make that joke about the janitor that worked there. We were just like, no, when this was just a field, they needed to build the supermarket here, and he just wouldn't move, so they built the supermarket around him, and then just gave him a job, and he's existed here ever since. I think he's still there. I think he might be immortal. But, you should absolutely keep alluding to Blackadder jokes as well, John. Like, you can't call a character darling without... Yay. Without the Blackadder jokes. Oh, I thought he had a thing on him, but it's just a light on his shoulder. Center maintenance, NSC control room, coolant pumps. Okay. He said the guys were attacking the coolant pumps, so I should go and kill those, I guess. I kind of don't know, like... Normally, I generally, like, opt to not go and do the main story and do all the side content first. But I don't really know where I'm supposed... Ah! Oh, that was new. They're using our tactics against us. What, your tactic of floating around upside down and exploding? Yeah, it's creepy. Okay. Well, I got my 5 kills. Can I claim that? Go to Central Executive to collect your reward. Okay. I'm in a pipe. I'm out of a pipe. Yes, there was Sainsbury's.
Replace the parts.
Oh, this was one of those things, wasn't it? No, it might not be. I threw a thing at a hole earlier and it slotted in. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the life bar on you. Where'd you go? Dang it, I dashed into my cover. Oh, leave me alone. Get dollied. Fix it. Okay, not a fan of the floating things. They're not that bad, like, in combat. But they're not cool, you know? Energy. Always running out of bloody energy. So this is the spin one. And that upgrades my grip. Upgrades the second mod slot, increases base weapon damage. So that's probably quite good to aim for. I don't know whether it's worth upgrading any of my mods, really. Probably worth focusing on upgrading the gun before I start upgrading the mods. That makes sense. In my head. Alright. I can hear some music. Hopefully that's not copyrighted. And that's the coolant pumps. Alright, let's go to the furnace chamber. Oh, I had to throw some trash for Artie. I'm guessing that's these radioactive barrels. Where does he want them? There must be a fire. Oh, okay, there.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Yeah, I mean, where else are you going to put it?
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much. Try not to. Look, we're inside of a god house. Worrying about the environmental damage or anything that we do here is just, I wouldn't worry. Close enough. As long as I send them sort of over in that direction, I can go and pick them up later. A couple of things down here I've been able to click on. Like this. Hey, Boza. Get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery. And if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. It's such bullshit. Why do we even use these goddamn fucking tubes? They just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension. Just venting here before I make a formal complaint and use those pieces of shit. Yeah, that is... I imagine that is a frustrating problem to have. It's like, man, I put my P45... I wanted to quit. I put my P45 in a tube and the house jettisoned it onto the moon. And they said, well, unless you've got another P45, we can't change your taxes. Wait, which one's the P45? Is that the one you quit? Or the one where you get a new job? I don't remember. Either way, you're on an emergency tax code and you work here forever. Sorry. That's a box. Alright, so I've still got about 3 more of these to do. Oh, radio.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the parakinesiology department. I believe I've discovered Code Omega supernatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our nose. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands.
It is a fun house, you're right.
According to the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Oh. Okay. The furnace started eating... Well, either she went insane or the furnace is evil and made her insane. And then she started feeding people to the furnace. Feed, Miss Seymour. Dang it. Alright, well, it's as long as it's near the furnace mouth. That's the important thing. I can mop up afterwards. Is that the last one? Feels like there's more. But I don't see any more. Let's throw this in and see if it finishes the mission. No. Definitely feels like at least 2 more. Use your body and your brain if you want to win the game. Funhouse. Funhouse. Oh, that was a show. I think they brought it back briefly with Harry Hill. But it only lasted a season because Harry Hill being Harry Hill was making a load of jokes for adults and not for kids. So kids didn't watch it, and adults didn't watch it because it's Funhouse. It's a children's show. Ah. That looks like a barrel. Did that go in? I don't think I went in. It's close enough, though. Nope. Okay. Well, I wanted to jump and dash, but the problem is parkour and jump are the same button. So she just climbed over the railing. That's not the thing. There we go. Mission completed. I'm one step closer to getting my janitor costume. See, I can get over there, but again, she just jumps over the... I need to be far enough back that I don't hit the railing. No, stop. Alright, well, now we're down here. Can I break the railing? It's really health and safety irritating me. It's a whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won. Man. I can't believe I didn't jump in the furnace. Well... Believe your way. Because now I've done it. You lose 10% of your source every time you die. Damn it! Why did I jump into the furnace? Oh, well, I finished the mission. As long as it doesn't undo the mission being completed. No, good, it doesn't. I still want to get in, see what's over in this room over here. Yes, there we go. And I still botched the jump, but at least now I won't parkour. Alright. Oh, come on. Grab the ledge. Yeah, there we go. Oh. There's a box over there. Dang it. Well, that was a waste of time. I think source is the thing I use to upgrade stuff. So yeah, so I lose upgrade points, basically.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
There goes my no death run. I mean, ignoring the other deaths that I had early on. I gotta be honest, there's no reason for me to lie. The telekinesis in this feels great. Like, you don't... I like that you don't have to find something. You can, like, pick out an object if you want to throw something specific. But if not, she will just grab whatever's nearby. Or just rip out a piece of stone from the ground. And I like that. It's good. This is nice telekinesis.
Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the core.
Okay. Well, this is one of the battery things. Where does it go? Go up there for now. We'll figure out what to do with you in a minute. There's more of them there. Ah. Okay. That one. Go away, you floppy. It's like, fix the plant. No, stop throwing the plant around at people. I said fix it. It's like, I am fixing it. It's like, no, you just ripped out a pipe. It's like, oh, it didn't look important. Oh, that was my power supply. Alright, well, I'm going to need to go back in a second. Oh, I'm recharging. Who's shooting at me? Oh, you. Is there a guy downstairs as well? Oh, yeah. Cool. You remember seeing a gameplay preview of this a few years before it came out, and the dev was just picking up everything in the room, and it was like, yeah, it's nice. It's weird as well that, like, again, I didn't know that this game had a gun at all. I thought the telekinesis was the main thing. So it's weird that you get it not really late into the game or anything, but you get it after the gun. Just feels like the thing you should get first. Now, I need... Oh, I'm standing on it. No, I'm not. That's just a pipe. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Nailed it. Let's try that again.
Shit. What now?
Investigate what is blocking the pipe. Shit. Yes.
Is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He
Oh.
caught with his hand in the fish.
What the hell is that?
It's like a fatberg.
Disgusting thing I've ever seen.
He's sentient fatberg. He's made up of bacon fat, tampons, hand wipes, that sort of thing, you know. Does it hurt if I get that stuff on me? And it's like, no, it's just gross. It's just gross, so try and avoid it if you can. Like, you know, we all have to work with you, and, well, we don't want to work with you if you stink. Is that all of them? I cleared up the Fatberg. I think I did. Hooray. Oh. Or I made it angry. I need to hurry. Hang on. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try and contain it your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Sorry. But, you know, I can dodge now. You can't... The toilet paper, unfortunately, is too small to telekinesis into someone. So we're not going to find out the destructive forces of a toilet roll.
Those are the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
There we go. Right. Coolant pipes. Repaired. I need some health. I killed a couple of dudes down here. There we go. I appreciate that the health doesn't dissipate after a little while. Ah! I don't appreciate that you don't dissipate. What are you? Kopak? I need something heavy. This'll work. Where's he gone? Kopak! I just want to talk. Whee! Whew. Okay, so about that talk. You need to stop doing that. That's all. I'm the director now, so what I says goes. So toe the line, or you're gonna be out of work, buddy. That's right, I run a tight ship around here. No one messes with Jessie, her, and... Alright, where do I need to go? Coolant pumps. The furnace. Back. Okay, so yeah, it's no... I'm done here. That's the important thing. Maybe I can get another janitor job on my way back as well. Like, I did it. I cleaned... I fed the maybe sentient furnace. That's next to the guy, I think. Ooh. Ow! The dicks. tired. Have a nap. Hang on, Unfortunately, things aren't going well, so we're going to have to... Hang on. We're going to have to give you early retirement. Ow. Stop exploding me while I'm doing one-liners. This is rude. Ah. How many of these dudes are there? I'm spawning in. Oh, he fell off. You okay? Ooh. Ow. Ow. Goddamn supervisors. Right. Is everyone who's trying to kill me dead? Okay, great. I don't know, enemies respawned? I say respawned. I don't think there are any enemies in this area to begin with. I didn't know that enemies spawned. Thanks for your help.
Blockages in pipe C through F. Is the clock back? Now? Oh man, Adi is gonna be so pissed.
I killed the clock.
Proof feels a lot safer when you're around.
There's no floors below this one because that is dropping through the ceiling onto someone's desk. I mean, it's. I mean, there might be a desk down there, but it's fine because even if there drops down, the building will just move the desk across the other side of the building. That'd be fine. I tire of your insolence. There's plenty of good tire jokes that you can do. Right, where are we in relation to everything? I want to check in with Artie, who is... Do I need to go up, or is he down here? I think I need to go up. Ignore the mess, Artie. That was the hiss that did all that. I'm a good janitor. I missed a shelter, did I? Well, it's fine. Oh, the coolant pumps. Well, that's fine. I can fast travel back there. I did it. Okay, he hasn't got any more work for me. Now that you've told me there's a costume link to doing all of Artie's missions, I'm going to be constantly coming back here. Oh, there was a shadow where I was fighting, was there? Well, I need to go back through here because it's the way to get to the ventilation, so... Which I think is where I need to go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there is. Get some gubbins. And probably a file? Nope. Just some gubbins. No file this time, unfortunately. That's just the button that opens it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, this just takes us... Does this just take me down to the pumps? I think it does. Oh, that's fine, because now I can grab the one that I missed down here. At least I assume that's a furnace that I missed down there. It's hard to... The map's not super clear. It could be a room that I don't have clearance for. Definitely looks like it's there. Alright, that's the pipe works. That's too far over. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's this... Oh, but there is a file here that we missed. That gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Artie keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like he can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm going to try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. Yeah, that's no help. Okay. Oh. Well, that was silly of me. I thought, oh, there's health here. I can recover the fall damage that I just got. Oh wait, I just pressed the button to send the lift up to upstairs. Okay, well, I guess we'll go and fast travel back instead. That's fine. There's not much in it really. It's fine. Now the lift will be up when I want to come down. It's great. Alright, so... No, stop doing powers whilst I'm in the menu. Oh. Yay. Kill hiss guards. That's easy. Kill enemies without dying. Let's abandon that one for the time being and take... Kill enemies in the executive sector without headshots. Right, well, I'm not in the executive sector at the moment. So we'll take the missions I can actually do at the moment. That's the most sensible way to do this. Right. To ventilation. And then we'll go over to where we actually need to go this time. Which is... Okay. sometimes... Oh, no, it's up that does the map. I was like, do I need to press and hold it? Okay, so that's where I come back. This takes me round. Dang it. There's a level 2 door somewhere that I must now be able to get through. But for the life of me, I can't figure out where it is. I'm trying to go to the point that's closest to it. Maybe it's in here. Oh, that's normally a good sign. Ah, dang it, that didn't count as me killing them with melee because you exploded them. Where are you? Come on, I'm gonna punch you. There you go. Dang it, I could have finished that one already. That's level 4. So you hear noises sometimes. And it's hard to tell whether they're like noises guiding me or just noises. I think they're mostly just noises. But anyway. There we go. Oh. What did that do? It didn't help with anything. Alright. So much for killing enemies without dying. Alright. They're very, very... It seems to be very clear-cut on the... If there's nasty stuff in a room that's doing damage to you, you just don't go in that room. It's not a case of you can maybe force your way across the gap, or... It's just don't go in there. I mean, I don't know what... I don't know what these things are, then. Like, they look like the kind of thing where if you'd break them, the room would stop being bad for you, but... Okay. Just not where we're supposed to go, I guess. But then I don't know where that is. Alright, I think it's in this room. This map's so confusing as well. Like it's just. Like, that doesn't open, so that's clearly where I come back. So maybe I need to go to the power plant? I might need to go to the power plant. I might be in the wrong place. Let's go to the power plant and go, and maybe I can get to there from the yeah, this looks good.
Itching for some real action.
Yeah, like over there. Let's see if I can cut across, or do I need to go all the way around? Who would have thought that the ever-changing, ever-shifting god building would be difficult to navigate? Crazy, I know. Oh, there's some dudes. Oh, I'm down here now. Oh, we got flying dudes again. This one's not named though, so it's easier to kill. Okay. Neat. It's a nice balance. Like I feel like I've got enough I feel quite strong. I feel like I've got enough tools to kind of deal with. That's not nice. To deal with everyone, to deal with enemies, even though they're getting stronger and more diverse. It was one of the complaints, and it's the reason I never really got that far into it, I had with The Force Unleashed, was that I always felt like I was really, really weak against everything. And it's like, I'm supposed to be Darth Vader's apprentice and have super powerful force powers and lightsaber abilities. I shouldn't be struggling against stormtroopers. Make me stronger. I want to throw people around like a rag doll. Okay. So I think this is where I need to go. Wait, did that not work? That might be a button to come back up. Okay. That's okay. That's definitely where I need to go. So what's this one over here? Central maintenance. Does this just take me back? This might just unlock a shortcut. Ooh. Which is fine. I think I got a level 2. I should really be checking my mods a bit more than I am, but projectiles fired +3. No, I think I'll just keep my damage boost. Sounds like something a Sith would say. Well, I was playing as a Sith. So, yes, you're right. Ooh. Is this the executive bathroom? No, the executive bathroom wouldn't have this many toilets in it. That's not a sign of an executive, it's just having lots of toilets. They've just got one really nice toilet. Is the bathroom haunted? There's clearly something to do here. Read a book! Examinations of paranatural topics. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. The thresholds appear. I don't know why it's added the. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Just like, oh god, the Earth is just a ghost figment to the Blackrock. What the hell is Blackrock? Did we pick up anything that explained what Blackrock is? Maybe we will now. Investigate the training course. Oh, this is a side mission. If you're an executive, your top private bathroom will have a lot of toilets. What if I'm in a third from the right kind of mood? I mean, I guess if you had lots of different toilets, it might justify it, but lots of the same toilet just seems unnecessary. Is this like one of those tests where there's like an invisible... It doesn't feel like it. Okay. I guess maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. Ah. Eat chair. Eat whatever that is. Ah. Dang it, I ran out of energy because I couldn't dodge. I'm gonna die. This is a bad time. Where are they? Oh, there's... Oh, this is tense. Oh, come on! The double murder, kill, death. I thought I had that. I thought I'd managed to pull that out. Oh, and you teleport so far back when you die. Well, depending on where you die. Alright. We'll come back to that. Well, let's go and do the thing that we're supposed to be doing at the energy converters. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, yeah. Alright. Dang it. If I'd just come in this room, I could have set a spawn point here. And it's... I mean, I suppose this is only marginally closer to than the other one, so it wouldn't really have mattered much, but... You know, still. So this is another... Okay, no, can't get even close to that. Okay. Clearly whatever it is I need to deal with those rooms, I don't have yet, so...
You need to fix it before the old Vic pants inside the lab has a shit fit.
Text, please. I am killing dudes. Oh. This is fun. This game's got some comfortable hitboxes. Go on. I know your life bar didn't go all the way. Ah. Fine, I'll shoot you like a loser. Oh. Sorry, I got distracted. I think that man threw his gun at me. They really want you to know where you are. Yeah, they're really like, you're here for the first time. It's like, that's great when I'm not in a combat. When I'm not actively trying to murder / self-defense myself. Crack on. Thank you. All of my shots are fantastic. You know, even the ones I miss are still quite good. Bench. I was going to do, I guess that bench doesn't work as a substitution. You know, like a subs bench, but I thought it was too much of a stretch. I suppose I've only killed 50. I quite like the launch ability. Ow. Going off the launch ability. Ah. Okay, that was more my fault for throwing an explosive barrel into a wall, but again, really appreciate that the health that you get from enemies doesn't despawn and just lies there until you get it. Do I need to go up a level? Feels like I need to go up a level. Yeah, I need to go up a level. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this works okay, doesn't it? What happened? Oh, I happened. Okay. It's like I can hear something making noises, and it's like, oh, it's me. So now what do I need to do on this mission? Lift the internal lockdown using the directorial override. Okay. Alright, fine. I guess I won't punch my way through the fence. I'll just climb over it. I guess. To the control room there. Oh, we have a document. Oh, it's not even redacted. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy owe you $60. I bought beers last time, so it's Hepstentall's turn. Remus. Okay. Electricity level and water level, both green. That means I've done my job. He's going to come up with a thing that says NSC control room. Forgot I still need to punch to a couple of people to death. Whew. Back in your holes, blocks. Back in your holes. It is a cool effect when the blocks and stuff. It is upsetting that, like, when there's like NSC control room written on the wall, that doesn't come out with the blocks, but
Only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
alright. I mean, is a lockdown what we want to do? Who knows? But my gun key has done it, whatever the case.
That's it.
Oh.
The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Okay. Secret head friend. Hidden head friend. Whatever. My head friend. Let's just check and see if there's any documents around that I can read. I'm gunky. What? Who's gunky? You confused me now. Right, I should be able to just fast travel back. Oh no, my gun key, not gun key, gun key. Yes, the Strata says not to be confused with the very famous gun blade or keyblade. I don't have gunk all over me. I was very careful to avoid the gunk. You saw me dodge. I used my horse evade.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Don't sound so surprised every time I come back.
Yes, of course.
Alright, I'm really good at
Emily.
killing people and not dying. Apart from those times I exploded myself.
Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places.
And it sounds like a fun toy for a kid.
Happened.
Oh, but never mind.
Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
It's kind of like a weird
She's been with me
kaleidoscope.
since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-reference
Good old case of the god
I found
brain.
2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Cool.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now.
I mean, you helped me.
Time comes. I will come calling.
You did nothing. Oh, I suppose you did give me your level 2 card key. But then I went and did all the things. I made sure the place didn't explode. You're included in the place that explodes, guy. If you explode, that's bad. Make me do some janitor jobs. Janitor probably isn't the word for it. He's like, no, we don't refer to what I do as janitor. Please. I do the horse noises on the inside when I evade. Okay, you just have to you have to. Polaris hears them. Polaris hears all of the horse noises. Okay. I think we should call it there for the day. That seems like a good place to end. We got some information about the plot. This is very janitor. Yeah, I know the real word. I like janitor though now. Yeah. So we got some. Janitor's last boss because I broke his favorite empty box. Yeah, that's what he means by you owe me. You owe me a box. No.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
I'm gonna do it way further than that, guys. I like hit a guy across the room. I'm really good at it. Like, let me throw some stuff around here. I'll show you. Did I get? Ooh, I got some more ability points. Look at that. Kind of want more energy more than anything else, but health's probably. I have died a few times. So let's get some health. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. How do I unlock that? Oh, I guess I get that and then that. 50% to launch damage. Ooh. Yes, please. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Launch large enemies. Launch large objects. Oh, we need... Yes, this is a good path. This is a good path to go down. I mean, all of these upgrades are... I mean, the melee damage... I mean, I guess maybe it gets good when you get down to the bottom, but... oh, I finished that mission, didn't I? Yeah. I'm working on those ones. Can I do anything? Oh, I have enough to do one of these. So I can get the spin. I can upgrade grip. But can I do I even have enough? I only have space for 2 weapons forms. I don't know how I improve my... Does it have a timer on it? Yes, it does. Alright. Oh, the charged are a type of hiss. When it said kill hiss charged, I thought it meant I had to, like, charge them and then kill them. But they're a type of hiss. Okay. Oop, 16. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by Redacted. The object was discovered on site in an abandoned amusement park. Local Redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 2235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local Redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by Redacted. Agent invoked Formula C5 to Redacted the object long enough to Redacted. Okay. Oh, so the America Overnight is their own radio show that they use to, I guess... It's kind of like in Men in Black, where they look at the newspapers to find reports about aliens. These guys have a paranormal radio show that people call into in order to find out more information. Upgrade to enable higher tier mods. Oh, so I'm constructing the mods. I'm not actually making them, and this lets me get access to higher tier ones. Okay. I think I might upgrade grip, because I've only got space for 2, and I quite like the grip shotgun combination, so I'm going to get this. For now. And then I can slap on a new upgrade. Reduce ammo costs? Not great. Let's get consecutive kills bonus. Boom. Janitor fight would be melee only. I have to punch him. I just have to, yeah, punch him to death. It'll be brutal, but it'll be heart wrenching. I'm just going to do the objective. I think it's like, I don't know. I guess it's an optional mission, because I mean it can't be a main mission if I can fail it. Yeah. Well, we'll leave it on that, and then that'll be the first thing I do. Next time. So, something to look forward to for next time. We can find out what happens when I go to wherever the or dueling brooms. Yeah, it'd be like the Duel of the Fates from Phantom Menace. Just hopefully I don't get cut in half. No, it'll be. I've got my telekinesis. We'll just be throwing brooms at each other from across the room. Just brooms and mops and buckets, the occasional bar of soap and cleaning trolley. It'll be a duel for the ages. Buckets on the head to protect us. Maybe that's the janitor costume I get for doing all the janitor missions. Is just a bucket hat. Oh, exciting times. We got that to look forward to. All right, that was Control. We'll play this. We'll probably keep this on the I'll probably keep this on the Wednesday slot for the next couple of weeks, unless something comes out on a Wednesday I want to play, and because I move it to a Monday or a Friday. But we'll finish this. I don't think it's super long. I think it's like maybe 3-4 streams, and there's DLC. I don't know how long the DLC is, but we'll get through it. It's interesting. Like it's obviously confusing. But it's intentionally confusing just to kind of, so you don't know what you're doing. We understand the basic plot, and it feels, it's really hard to kind of like express, but it feels really good throwing stuff at people. Like I said, I feel strong, and it feels nice. I've played telekinesis in games where it just doesn't feel good at all, and it's all floaty and light, and you throw stuff, and the physics engine just makes stuff clip off the wall and things. And, occasionally I am fudging a shot and hitting a wall or exploding myself with a barrel, but I feel like it's fair. I've not thrown anything and gone, oh, that totally should have hit him, and it's not. It's got quite generous hitboxes. It's a nice combination of things. It's got a good feel. It's the only way I can describe. It's like it's really nice. Anyway, yeah. Well, I knew Control was always on my list of games I wanted to play, but it was just it coincided nicely with Alan Wake Remastered coming out. They're connected, so I have an excuse. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did, so the schedule for tomorrow is that we're playing Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier, which is a battle royale, brand new battle royale mobile game set in the Final Fantasy VII universe. I tried playing it today because it came out today just to kind of check it. It's quite rough around the edges. It crashed twice during the tutorial on my phone. So I'm going to try it on my iPad, but I couldn't get on because the servers were down. So basically, there's a chance we might play something else tomorrow. I have a game in mind. My eye is really twitchy today. I don't know what the issue is. I think it's the camera. I looking at my model and I keep eyes going all over the place. It's quite. It's not janky so much as it's just. It's a bit bare bones. It's quite. I mean, it's a mobile game, so it doesn't look super great. Yeah, it's a battle royale game set in the Final Fantasy VII. It's like 20 years before Final Fantasy VII. It's called The First Soldier, and you play as the first members of the soldier program. So, like, it's one of those things which, like, I like Final Fantasy VII enough that I want to play it, but the actual concept doesn't sound super appealing to me. Also, the controller support, because it's on mobile, isn't great. I'm going to try and get it to work. And if I can get it to work sort of comfortably and it looks like the servers are reasonably up, then we'll play it. Otherwise, I've got another game in mind. So, I shall see you tomorrow at 8 for whatever we end up playing. It will be one or the other. Either way. So, yeah. I've been Jack Dandy. You've all been just dandy, as always. And you all have a good night. Good night!